of Elden Ring. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Because I hit people with my claws and other things. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. I've got hammers. I've got axes. I've got claws, yeah. I've got spells and also a bone bow made of bone. This is my build, you see. Welcome to the stream. If you've been watching, you know I'm a Faith Great Hammer guard counter build. I wear golden shield because it has high guard boost, 78 guard boost at plus 25 and no skill. So I use this because I like my skills here, you see. This is good skill, gives me flame and blood. This good skill gives me poise and lightning. This good skill gives me poise and holy. It gets stronger when holy. This look cool, pelt of Ralva, look cool. Like to look like bear, have claw, you know. This give me more attack, but give me more defense badness. I take more damage if I wear these, but I like a damage, you know. I like a damage numbers. Look at them, 1854, 1626, 1264, good damage. I have a boosted skills. All my things have a good skills, you know. I have a cheaper skills. All my things have a good cheap skills, you know. I wear Blue Dew to restore FP for cheaper builds. I wear a big jar guy because I must be heavy. I carry a lot of things. I carry this because I can easily put people maybe to sleep very fast with a weapon skill. Also boosted by this. I wear this because I like to make incantations. Alright, today we are going to go up to whatever happens after the Church of the Bud. Last episode I beat Romina. Also, I do want to duplicate a remembrance. So let's do that first. That's what this symbol signifies. Let's go to Fingerstone Hill. Because I got her incantation, and it's pretty cool. And I am, after all, a faith strength build, so I can cast me an incantation or two. In fact, I'm building right now towards the incantation we found in Shaman Village to summon a minor Erdtree. I want to see what the hell that does. But I also want her weapon, so I'm going to go spin this remembrance duplicator, and I'm hoping that it'll work for her. Where's the remove marker? There it is. Oh no! I didn't realize there were people around here! Oh, jeez. Never open your map. Never open your map in this game. It's a fool's errand. Never ever open your map. It's a bad thing to do. Don't open your map without checking your settings. What up, Silver? Sorry you had to join on such a foolish beginning. I thought I was being smart. I was planning for the future. I was removing my marker. I was putting down a new marker. And all of a sudden I'm crumpled up into a little ball, like a piece of paper thrown aside by a giant hand. Okay, gotta get my souls back. I'm gonna boost my defense a little bit here. You know? Wonder how many sleep arrows it takes to put a sleeper giant in hand. Let's figure that out with sneaky methods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Oh no, 7. Didn't hit the big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not sure we can. You're dead to me. However, you're very much alive to me and threatening to me. It's funny, the guard counter thing, I don't think it counts as a weapon skill. It would be cool if it did though. Might be overpowered if it did. Ah, little hands! Don't bother me right now, little hands. I'm dealing with your mother. I've already killed your mother in general. There we go. All this to duplicate a remembrance. Slam! Hey, man. Should probably be wearing my lightning axes for these jabronis. They're also pretty weak to fire. Probably the fire circlets would do good in this area, but I don't care. I'm just getting a remembrance. There's a remembrance duplicator there? Oh, yeah, there is. I joined when you were doing the intro. Oh, you joined before that. Okay, good. So you got to see my stupid intro plus my hilarious death. I'm glad for this. I think, yeah, so there's an area where there's like, it's almost like the hands are holding church. There's a big finger creeper surrounded by a bunch of small ones. The big finger creeper is doing that thing where like it's rubbing its finger in this weird way. They're literally just chilling, you know? And in the middle of this clearing, there is a mausoleum grave site kind of thing. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to have to deal with these people first, though. Thank God for my blue dude talisman. These guys are weak to fire. So let's beast clawed up, huh? You see? You see what they're doing? They're holding church. He's scratching an itch on his knuckle there. Little Thomas and Carolina are exploring the area. He's just watching the kids. He's basically home alone right now, babysitting for the other hand people in the neighborhood. I feel kind of bad for what I'm about to do. Let's kite him over with some jump attacks. Ooh, that's the one move I was hoping he didn't do. He wouldn't do. Let's just get up very calmly. That's the move I want to do. It doesn't often stagger enough to be better than a guard counter, but against things that are weak to fire, it absolutely does. And these guys are weak to fire. Let's see what the guard counter on this thing's like again. Oh yeah, I forgot the guard counter on this one has a follow-up. It's got a dual attack thing. Beast Claw done for. Honestly, the weapon isn't that good, so I'd recommend saving it. Hey, that's cool. I'm willing to make mistakes in these games, though. I think it's a pole blade, and I reckon we can do this at the mausoleums in the base game too, and I haven't used any of the mausoleums in the base game. So like I still have 4 of these to spare after I do the one. I've already done it for Mother of Fingers. I've gotten both of her things. I want to do it kind of for the Sunflower because it gives me an incantation, but I'm not sure how good the incantation will be. Not the Impaler. We want Romina. Mother, Lord, Saint, Shadow, Wild Bear, Putrescent, Swim, Moon, Dancing. Man, maybe Romina is not at... Wow, Romina's not duplicatable. That's wild. It makes kind of sense she doesn't derive from the Golden Order in a way that a lot of these other ones do. Oh, wait, no, Saint of the Bud. There she is. Where was it? Saint of the Bud. There it is. I was wrong. Oh, okay. I am less considered with the goodness of a weapon and more considered with the how cool or unique is the thing that it does-ness of it. And this weapon got me in a couple different ways for description. First, it described the bud as something that hangs, which is not normal for a blade. Usually a blade doesn't hang, it's stiff, it's rigid. Also, I think it does like pink butterfly shit. I think it'd be really funny to do pink butterfly shit. It's a halberd. Causes Scarlet Rot. And we don't have a lot with Scarlet Rot. And I'm curious for my next playthrough to start investing into Arcane, so I kind of want as many Arcane weapons as I can get. Let's see, what is it again? A halberd? Will be down here? I think so. I think Lucern's a halberd, right? No, it's a spear. Or no, Lucerne might be. There we go. Let's try it out. I need 20 Arcane to do it. I think I can get close. Mimic Tier Hat plus Talisman. Where's Mimic Tier Hat? This gets me to 19. talisman will get me to something like 24 or some shit like that. Yeah, 24. Cool. Now I think I can wield it. 14, 22, 20. Yep. Okay. Looks cool. Looks neat. Haven't played around a lot with halberds. Curious what its moveset will be like. Like I mentioned earlier, I don't mind upgrading anything to +9 because it's just a matter of money at that point. You have infinite money in the lanes between. Need 5s. I try to keep myself stocked. Spoiler: there are many pink butterfly. Oh, wonderful! I love pink butterfly. I would love to assassinate things while being surrounded by pink butterfly. Let's see, 10, 15, 11, 2, I want a third one of that. 0, I want 4 of those. 1, I want 2 of those. 3, cool, 4, 3. How much do we have to spend? Yeah, we'll take one of each of these. Yeah, I plan at the very end of this game when I've completed it and I'm ready to go into DLC, because I do want to, or I'm sorry, not DLC, New Game Plus, because I do want to try New Game Plus with this. And I'm going to try the Bloodborne style where you keep your character and then just add shit to Arcane rapidly. And see what a Strength Arcane looks like with a good amount of faith too. But yeah, at the end of this, I'm just going to farm a whole bunch and get myself a shit ton of this upgrade material. 9, and leave it there. B scaling at +20 or +10. ED. Alright, so definitely a dedicated Arcane build. Alright, let's go back into the lanes between, or the Shadow Realm, I mean. I want to fight something, so let's see here. Is this the closest to fight something? Let's go to old trusty Morth Ruins. There's always roving groups of enemies at Morth Ruins. And actually, they're a pretty good farm spot if you're wearing the Gold Scarab Talisman. Halberds are fun. What do you like about halberds, Silver? I have tried them a little bit on like when I was really into dual wielding weapons and like doing jump break, posture break builds. I tried halberds for a little bit. They're very good for that. But the fact that they're so slow always troubled me. The thing I like about them is they have this like weird like one does a horizontal, one does a vertical whenever you swing both, whereas usually with most dual wielded weapons it's the opposite. Or not the opposite. Usually they'll do one sort of thing. All right, let's see what this does. Very lovely. My goodness. Doesn't cost a lot. I've taken off filigree, or do I have filigree on still? I have filigree on still. Let's try it with jar. Very peaceful, graceful, very strong, and I'm not even an arcane build. You know, I've leveled my arcane via the talisman and the helmet, but it's pretty sweet actually. Probably not a lot of hyper armor. Halberds are fun because range, slash, and spin. Tell me more about spin. Can you put Black Flame Tornado on a halberd? Okay, without filigree, costs more, but not a whole lot more. What if I keep... Okay, yeah, I have no hyper armor in this shit. Get knocked out of it immediately. What if I keep pressing it? If I keep pressing it, it doesn't seem to do anything different. It just gives me the 2 slashes. What if I do like a follow-up heavy? Follow-up heavy doesn't do anything. What about follow-up light? Pretty sweet, but you gotta have your moments for it. It's also weird that it's a halberd. Like, what other things does it pair with? What other halberds do we have? Golden with Faith. Nice, that'd be sweet. Straight up Strength Death Dragon. That has like a lightning ability or some shit. We've got our int scaling one. We've got the Commander's Standard, which has the natural buff, but it's just a quality weapon. Spirit Glaive, another int scaling one. Only faith scaling one we have is this. We don't have any other arcane ones. But it's a pretty sweet move. And with the Filigree Talisman, it's reasonably cheap for how much damage it does. But I think I would want a little bit more FP on the build to use it. Okay, cool. It's been a fun little experiment. Again, this is just me preparing for later playthroughs. I don't plan on using this throughout. Let's go back to bear life. I hear you, dog. I hear you coming close to me. Oh, you want to get in on this, sheep? Just because you attacked me while I was fighting dog, you're now my enemy. I am very much a fan of these weapons that they're including in the DLC, which have weapon arts that bridge gap very, very efficiently. But the thing about them is that you have to learn the engage distance for these things. Because a lot of them don't have an enormous amount of hyper armor. So, like, you gotta be fast. You've got to be fast. Or you have to know your spacing and their openings. Sorry, y'all, I'm just putting away some groceries that were delivered, but it will only take a second. All right, all done. Sorry about that. Okay, so we've done our testing with the Saint of the Buds weapon. I might use that at some point. We're going to explore whatever the heck it is that happens on this hill. Here's what I think is going to happen. We are going to go up to the tree. We have Mesmer's kindling. We're going to burn it. We're going to be teleported somewhere, probably. Or a magic bridge will appear. One of the two. Are the weapons you get from the Finger Horse boss cool? The Finger Horse. What do you mean? Or do you mean meter, Mother of Fingers? It's super cool. The meter, Mother of Fingers one. Very strange scaling. Faith, int, strength. In that order of, well, not in that order, but like, it does some pretty cool shit. Takes a 20. Let me put back on my arcane bullshit. Okay, there we go, and we still have the arcane one on. So, can I still not wield it? 20? I have 24 arcane? Is that a bug? Oh, it's int, not arcane. Whoops. Different talismans then. Let's put on this helmet and this one. That gets us there. Yes, that gets us there. Here it is. So your standard colossal weapon doesn't have great range as far as colossal weapons go. Like the Sunflower, for instance, has much better range than this thing. But here's the ability. That's pretty sweet. It's fast. It's a lot faster than the Sunflower ability, right? Like, let's look at the Sunflower ability to compare. So here's another colossal weapon. Better range. You know, same swing time, because all colossal weapons have them. But here's the power-up of this one. It takes longer. It's doing a similar thing, right? But it takes a lot longer to wind up. Boom. 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 This one goes bomb. 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 It's a little bit faster. Strange weapon, though. Int, faith, strength. Weird combination of scalings there. Okay, let's go back to Jar Shard. And, of course, Bear Hat. We are Bear. And let's rest. Yeah, where was the Sunflower? If you don't mind spoilers, the Sunflower... So there's a church district here in the Shadowkeep. I found it by getting here from the back entrance. You can get here by going through the main entrance and finding the storeroom and then finding the church district. You can also find it by just getting over here. To get over here, you need to go through Morth Ruins to get to Bonnie Village, go around, and then boom. There is a puzzle in this area that will release the water from this area. When that happens, you will be able to go to the Erdtree base, wherein you will fight a creature whose remembrance grants you the Sunflower. Gotten there, just haven't explored. Yes, so it's a remembrance weapon. And I'm only telling you this because you asked me where to find it, so I assume you're okay with spoilers. If you don't like spoilers, please let me know. I do not myself like spoilers. Don't reveal things to me that I haven't seen yet. I've seen a lot in this playthrough already. But I haven't been to wherever we're going now. And I'm not sure I've fully explored Rao. Oh, I can't summon Torrent here, unlike the rest of Rao. Okay, interesting. But yeah, that's where you find the Sunflower. It's a remembrance weapon. You craft it with the remembrance of the Erdtree avatar. And in fact, that's one of the remembrances I kind of wanted to duplicate because it has a sweet incantation. I'm not sure if the incantation's good or not yet, but if I can duplicate them in regular mausoleums in the base game, I'll go ahead and do that. I also want to do the same for Mesmer because I want Mesmer's incantation along with his spear. Anything new over here? I don't like spoilers, but some things I need spoiled to find. I totally understand that. That's why I do a blind playthrough first, and then after I'm done with that, I will go back and see what it is I missed. Unfortunately, some things about this game have been spoiled for me, namely the final boss. I know who the final boss is, sadly. Wish I didn't, but I do. This area, have I been here before? Is there a gazebo? There isn't a gazebo that I see. I may have been here before, but I'm not sure if I have, and I'm wondering if it's safe to drop down. Oh, there's a gazebo over there. Okay, but is that gazebo... Let's take a closer look. I think I have been here. Yeah, we're going to assume we have. And I'm not going to jump down. Especially because I don't have Torrent. Yeah, I got that spoiled too. It's impossible to avoid nowadays unless you just don't go online when you're playing it. It's kind of a bummer. People just really take pleasure in spoiling important things. Alright, what a vista. I want to go in there. I want to be in. Okay, it's the Sealing Tree. That's what it's called. We have monks praying in this direction. Just because of Dark Souls 3 shit, I am going to pray with them for a second here. There's a prayer. Let's try that. And because this is just called prayer but doesn't actually look like what they're doing, let's also try sitting cross-legged if we have that. Do we even have sitting cross-legged? I guess we don't. Weird. Okay. Alright. No dilly-dallying. Let's go. We're burning it. Next FromSoft game that comes out, I'm going to have quarantine myself from social media. Yeah, exactly. Like, I got spoiled on the first boss. Or I'll continue after this. One sec. Spreads to the Thorns. Just like we did. Mountaintop of the Giants. Oh wow. The shadow was concealing it like sap. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Looks like a painting. In fact, that reminds me, there is a painting that looks like this. And I think I know where to find it. But when I did find it, it didn't look like it did in the painting, and I thought that was weird. I was like, this looks like the painting, but the realm is in shadow. It doesn't look like the painting. I may return. It was on that Bear Mountain. Let's see here. I hope the next game is Bloodborne 2. I know it's not happening, but I hope it is. I understand where you're coming from. I feel the opposite. I love Bloodborne is probably my favorite video game of all time. I love it so much. I love Demon Souls and Dark Souls when I played them, but Bloodborne is my true love. And I think it's so great. I don't ever want them to touch it again. I don't want to do another Bloodborne. I don't want it again. I want it to remain the great thing that it was and not be disturbed. So I really don't want a sequel, but I understand wanting a sequel too. Let's see where we are. Right where we thought we'd be. Oh, try finger butthole. How likely it is do you think that we can fucking platform on this shit? That's a dangerous thing to have discovered. Why don't we get the grace first? What is this grace called? It is called Inir Ilim. Outer wall. Inir Ilim. Gonna have to do some etymology research about that. Inir Ilim. Inir Ilim. Inner Island. Inir Ilim. I'm not sure. This doesn't even, it's not even interactable as a wall. Okay. Immediate summoning pool. I guess that's normal. Alright, let's try. Nope, you can't. Had to try. Had to try, okay? Had to try. My souls are going to be right there. It'll be fine. But I had to try. I really have to pee. I'm going to go pee real quick. I'll be right back. Don't want to explore a new area while having to pee. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Furmazula vibes. Yeah, very much so. Or like Archdragon Peak vibes, too. It's cool that it gives you a little hint about this area. if you didn't find it before. Like, that's very complicated level design, but very fair, too. We, of course, found that area. Oh, that also tells me that I did find that area that I walked down to before, because I must have found it if I found that. Okay, good. Did I pick my souls back up? I did. Cannot summon a torrent here. Okay. Emir Elim. Okay, wait. Wait. Before we even go in, I'm pretty sure, like, I searched for a long time on this area for the painting that showed Belarus and the tower. Could not find it. Daytime, nighttime, morning, whatever. Could not find it. Now that this thing actually looks like gold, I wonder if I can find it now. So we're going to try that before we go into Inner Elim. I think we have our final painting solution. Found the dragon one. Took me a while, but I found it. I found the bridge one. That one was tricky. And I think I'm about to find this one. If I'm right, this one is like a world-specific event. Alright, I think the spirit springs to get up here are like over in like this direction or something. Maybe actually like right here. Temple Town. I hardly knew ya. Temple Town was okay. Mostly platforming challenge in the game, not about platforming. I think there's like a fucking golem who shoots shit over here. Yeah, here's the spirit spring. Goodbye! Okay, yeah. And here's another one. Goodbye! Alright, so let's look at our painting. Looks like this, right? The Sacred Tower. Looks like that. I've combed the sides of this place for like 30-40 minutes. Did not find anything. Let's see if it's here now. Looks like it's probably further down. There's also a chance it has to be in the daytime. There's been a lot of like day-night specific stuff here, which would suck because there's no grace here. No chair. I imagine it will be on a ledge. God, all these flippin' gravestones are really gaslighting me into thinking that I found a chair. Ah! Chair! Chair! Found it! Spiral tree seal. Ooh, new seal. I use those. E strength, C faith, boosts spiral incantations? Sacred seal of soiled amber engraved with a spiral tree design. This is the Halleck tree design, more or less. Enhances spiral incantations. The majesty of the White Tower, stretching to reach the gods, even inspired a secret faith in the invaders, the people of the Erdtree. Spiral incantations. Let's look through some incantations real quick. There are a couple I think might fit the bill. Multi-layered ring of light. This light ring incantation was cultivated by a tradition separate from the Golden Order fundamentalism. This might be spiral. I never did check out Bloom. Or Thorns. I need to check out some shit. This was discovered in the realm of shadow. Fires a golden shockwave that knocks back nearby foes. I feel like this is a spiral too, but it might not be. Looking for anything called spiral. Nothing seems to be called spiral. That's weird. My guess is this. Maybe there's an incantation I've missed, and also Wrath from Afar. I'm gonna have to try that out. It's gonna be a little complicated to test, I fear. Let's go to Elucium out the wall. Tornado is definitely spiral. Okay, yeah, that's true. Tornado's spiral. Tornado. Oh, wow, I didn't think about it that way. Good call. Silver. Do you mean, when you say definitely, do you mean like you've confirmed it on the wiki, it does get boosted? Or is this just like an intuition of yours? Because that's a great intuition. Tornado is absolutely a spiral, and we get the tornado from a Lion Dancer, who's the boss of this area that's full of spirals. So, I think that's very likely. Definitely used to be connected. Was knocked off by something, huh? Yeah, we know it's down there. Intuition? Okay. I think that's good intuition. We will test that. We will test that in a moment. There appear to be any itemy things down there. No, that could easily just be... easily just be environment. Part of me really wants to platform this shit. God, it's so rude of them that I can actually stand on that. It's just a part of me that's like, I think I could platform across that, but I'm not gonna try that. I think maybe I'm wrong. Oh man, look at this. This gives me like Nier Automata vibes in like the final chapters of Nier Automata. Similar color palettes, structures. We're gonna climb that. We're gonna climb that, y'all. That's wild. Oh, that reminds me, I need to test out feathers. I don't want to do it on stairs, but I will. Ooh, did a good amount of damage with that. Not a huge range. How much does it do? Got a hit. Oh, I thought that would end you. Oh, that would have ended you if you hadn't have jumped, you bastard. Not the greatest moveset to fight him with. Alright, Birdman down. Birdman down. Imagine I'm going to get a lot of souls here. So, let's drop our power. Juice our souls acquisition. But keep our efficiency. I don't want to be having to wait for Blue Dew to come back every 5 minutes. Alright, there's some more incantations I wanted to try. I think I put on the spear. Or no, it was just feathers and butterfly. Yeah, I do want to try out butterfly a little bit more. Who's this? No one in particular, just the spiral of horn. I worship to the double helix structure of DNA. That's my lore theory, at least. A tiny staircase. How quaint. How quaint. Very well designed, though. I could definitely believe that that is like a little something that would be included on any statue, which is about the worship of spiral. A little tiny spiral staircase to go along with it. Very cool. Very cognizant of platforming opportunity here. Gosh, what a beautiful area. Thank you for the grace. I wanted to try some new incantations, but I didn't want to go back. We start here. with an out and an up. Two different ups. That staircase looks like it's for a 7-year-old lol. Yeah, I mean, easy to forget that, like, probably if you're in ceremonial, like, religious garb, you're not carrying a great shield or a great hammer. You're probably wearing just, like, you know, some nice cloth stuff. I could walk up that if I were wearing the right clothes. I mean, I couldn't in-game, of course, but it's believable enough for me. It's probably something that, like, the priest would walk up to light the candle, give a little invocation, and then walk down. You know, like something that you're not meant to be at for a long time. Not sure about the feathers one yet. It's so cheap, I'm going to leave it on because I'm curious about it. I reckon there won't be a lot of poison here. Maybe wrong. But we're gonna pop that one off. And we'll try some shit. But I haven't before. Thorns and Bloom. Bloom's the most recent one, so let's try that one out. Charging it. Cool. Not charging it. With a storm effect. Costs a decent amount. Very delayed effect. I wonder how much it does. And it's weird to envision a situation where that's useful. Okay, there's another path. There's onward, upward, and outward. Where should we go? Let's go onward first. It's not what I would normally do, but let's just check it out. Mesmer Fire Grease. He's been here before. Immediately an elevator. Never mind. Just gonna look for secrets under it. This one goes down. Nothing here either. In case there's an enemy that kites me back into this room, I would like the elevator to be back in position, so that's why I'm bringing it back. Alright, Belarus Tower Settlement. Oh, wait! Oh, wait! Is this the front gate free of Thorn? It is! What do you know? I don't know why I would need this. I'm never going to enter from here and not immediately be met by a grace. So, like, I don't know what purpose this serves other than world accuracy. On the off chance that now that the environment has changed, because, like, oh, there's a big tree in the middle. There's a white tree in the middle. That's useful. That doesn't look like a shadow tree. Looks like the shadow of something that once was a tree. That looks like an ash tree. Like, interesting. A big white tree right in the center. But, like, in some worlds, when something big changes, different places hold different things. I want to see if there's another boss here. I doubt that there is, but it's weird to me that they open that door when there's clearly no need for it. Like, there's no situation in which I'm happy to have that shortcut open. Nope, nothing new here. Okay, had to explore it. Weird that that happened. I guess they were doing it just to reaffirm level design accuracy, but... Or maybe you could ignore the tree after Romina and come here instead and burn it with the ember at the gate and find your way that way too. That would be another valid reason for this elevator to exist gameplay-wise, like functionally as a mechanic. But as of now, there is no functional reason for that elevator to have dropped me here. In other words, it is useless. He's saying the same thing he was earlier. No change dialogue. So there may be a platforming area out here that I can now access with no thorns. Possible, but unlikely. That looks climbable, doesn't it? To a certain extent. This does not, though. Could maybe hop onto that, but if I do... Like throw an item right there, I would try this. But there's not an item right there. So I think that this is just set dressing. Similar along this side. That looks like a jump I could feasibly make, but why? And nothing underneath this elevator either. Okay, weird. Weird that they put this here. If it's just for a design consistency, fine, but I don't know why I need it as a gamer. Another statue. Still no notable face markings. People wrapped in cloth, bound by a spiral horn. So the divinity here is clearly the spiral. It is not the person. Which I like, because I think that there's a huge undercurrent of evolutionary metaphor and symbolism when it comes to the Crucible. And I think spiral is a great metaphor for that, because DNA is the famous spiral, the double helix. Rooftop section, noted. A garden. I think I just saw a horned warrior walk past here too. Perhaps something much bigger. What is that? Oh, that's one of the fat things that the Inquisitor summoned. The Inquisitors are native here? Remember when we were fighting the Inquisitor at the end of the Darklight Catacombs? He had like a little spirit summon that guy. Okay, that guy's real. Fountainhead Palace vibes, music-wise, too. God, this is gorgeous, isn't it? Up there exists. Can't get on it right now. Looks like there's a pathway down there. Is that how I entered? Yeah, that's how I entered. I remember that pathway now. Somberstone 5. Let's put our rainbow stones on. Alright, bud, that's not what I meant to do, and you know it. Okay, no bridge here. Good to know. Let's jump on some roofs. This is the outward path. Yes, so upward actually leads to outward. That's a little bit disappointing. There's actually only one path when there seemed like three. That's why I don't like that elevator. Alright, lots of sand, lots of Zen garden kind of stuff here. Below. Oh, didn't notice that guy. Done for. Way easier when I can actually hit you. Oh, you drop a Reverend Spear Dash. That's good. Oh, wow. These guys really blend in with the trees, don't they? Well played, Miyazaki. Ah! That hurts. Alright, you must shield up for this one. These guys are pretty weak to fire, so we're going to swap up our weapons here a little bit. We're going to go circlet blades, and we're going to equip the lightning perfume bottle so that we still have access to a third element, just in case we find anything new that breaks these trends. I need to lock on spam here because I'm not going to be able to tell the difference between cool tree environment and statue and inquisitor. Alright, here's some tree platforming. Really? Second didn't hit? Weird. I'll take it though. Items below. Vistas above. There's a treasure trove. Doesn't look like I can get there from that though. This extends a little bit further than I thought it would. Oh, tempting, but no, I think that that's folly. I should not be going down there. Okay. No! And now I've been had. Now I've been made. Yeah, let's go to ancient places and break their shit. That's what I love. Y'all blend in pretty well, too. That's why there's so many flies in Ballarat, huh? Notice you usually see 5 people towards the end of DLCs for Miyazaki, because he's usually saying, I'm fucking tired of making this shit. Let me, please, God, let me make something different now, instead of responding to publisher money and just doing a sequel. And so he's, I think he's pretty bitter at the end. Oh, you got me. Reverend Spear Dash. What's the soul payout here like? It's decent, I guess. Oh, that was 2 Reverend Spear Dashes. Okay. Nice. Can level up my spirit shit if I want to. Down here, nothing. I'm curious about this, though. Is there an opening over there? Doesn't seem to be. Yeah, not sure that's a place you're meant to get to. And here we are. I'm back at our tree. I want to get up to you somehow. How do I do it, huh? How do I get up to you? I don't think it's this tree branch. I do not think... Oh, wait. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. this is not safe. This is an unsafe platforming situation. I'm glad that they give us that little safe ledge, but yeah, I don't think that's the way to get there. I think I can get over there, though. Maybe later I can get onto one of those and climb over this one. This one we go up. Yes. Alright, what do you worship here? Spira? Ah, perhaps there's an entirely new brand of spiral incantation that I haven't learned. Some of the spiral of light that erupts at the enemy's feet. Yeah, I'm familiar with that one. I know a bunch of enemies who use this one. Superior sorcery of the Tower Priests, wielded as incantation of the spiral. Okay, so this one talks about it by name. No more guessing. Wrap one's arms together and hold them up to the heavens to summon a spiral of light that erupts at the enemy's feet. Column of light persists for as long as the button is pressed. The spiral is normalized crucible current that one day will form a column that stretches to the gods. Yeah, he's talking about DNA here. He's talking about DNA. That's why this stuff is the spiral. The crucible is a metaphor for evolution in these games. And the gods are always seeking to stifle it somehow. Capture it, bottle it, use it for their own gain. This is the area we walked in from. Yes. I want to equip that. Shit, I might as well go do that right now. We're right next to a grace, aren't we? I can't really see an immediate use for bloom. Alright, where are you, Spira? I'm gonna test that one at some point, too. Tornado Spira. Do I not have enough? Oh no, it takes 2 slots. Okay. Fair enough. That's a good sign. I like 2 slots. I very much like 2 slots. Big guy respawn? Yeah, big guy respawns and he's got like a procession with him. He needed to be prone for a little while. Uh-oh. Ooh, thank God we can backstab him. I did not know what that move was going to be. Yeah, I've got more poison than fire has, buddy. Alright, let's try Spear again. Let's hold it this time. It's not cost a lot. Decent amount. That could be good on a boss at some point. Let's try the feathers now, too. This has got to be useful for something. It's so cheap. God, it's so slow, though. But you can cast it while moving. That's the shtick. And that's why you have skills like that, right? I hear another one. Where is it? Upstairs, perhaps? There it is. Yep. Can't reach you there. Wait a second. I wonder if Spira can reach you, though. Not really. That's a little unfortunate. That would be cool. Because they always seem to hit me when I'm in that situation, you know? Okay, Spira. I can see it being useful for certain boss situations. Probably a super handy thing to have when you have Mimic Tier next to you. Staircase. Oh wait, no, I've already done that one. I just sort of expected there to be a second guy in this room somewhere. That's why it backed up so quickly. A little bit of a tree platforming going on there. Ah, the Mariners. Mariners are worshipped, it would seem, in this world. Looks like, this looks like... Man, what intricate archaeology we're getting here. It's a funeral procession on a boat. What this looks like to me. Bring them out to sea. Wow. Just fucking blending in like a tree. Hilarious. The curtains are even wrapped in spirals. That's funny. Entrance. We've already been in here. Weird. So this is where we got the Reverend Spirit Ashes, which I should have upgraded when I was back at the Grace, but did not. So that means I'm missing a pathway. Where's the pathway I'm missing? Don't tell me it's down there, because I'm not going to go down there. That's scary. That's scary, guys. Definitely not down there. Across here, up here somehow? How do I get up there? Is it from that area? The tree? Oh yeah, I forgot. There's just a path next to the tree that I did not explore at all because I was too busy thinking about traversing the tree. The obvious pathway, that's the one I was missing. Okay, sure. You're a storm user. It's a pretty strong move you got there, I must say. Oh, you've got yourself a whole fucking lion head, don't you? You're not strong enough for me, though. Ah, I want that head. Oh, please be the head. Okay, it's the armor. I'll take the armor, too. I'll take the armor, too. Must be a spiral spell. Yep. Okay, I'm sorry. I reloaded my chat. My chat is terrible. This guy's a pain. Yes, he is. I can't tell if you're talking about the fat guy and I just haven't reloaded in time, or if you're talking about the lion guy. Lion guy was a pain, though. Just got to clobber him with a hammer a little bit. Okay, new. It's like the Horned Warmer armor, but it's better. Of fetid horned warriors chosen to become divine beast warriors adored with the lion's pelt. Among the divine beast warriors, only those who truly excel at divine invocation become sculpted keepers and are granted the honor of lion dancer. So I wonder if these are the misfits. It's a pretty cool setup. That doesn't look bad. Am I heavy? No, in fact, I'm still medium. I need to wear a better helm, but like, you know, I could do that. I could be my own lion guy if I wanted. But I rather like bear. Bear's kind of like lion. Goes along with the outfit a little bit too. But you know me, I'm greedy for damage. I'm gonna take the extra damage every time. His head was the lion's head. Yeah, I know. I wonder if there's a different lion's head that drops from him, like as a material you can farm. I'm not going to bore you guys with farming materials right now, but I am going to try that at some point. Same drop down to the where the flies eventually rest. Sure. Where are you? Where are you? You sons of bitches. Okay, you lose track of me after a bit. That's good, because I need to find you. Where are you, caster? Where are you, spellcaster? Show yourself. Where are you? Would be triggered when I go close. Be up there? You may be up there. And he's the most unfun, infuriating enemy in this game. Well, I must have gotten lucky with him just then. You bonk things with a hammer enough, and you usually do okay. Yep, that's who it is. Okay. God, what a douchebag. Yeah, we gotta clobber this guy. We gotta jump, we gotta stagger him somehow. Oh, wow, it's hard to stagger him. Okay. Whew. Oh, man. I want your helmet. Badly, I want your helmet. Man, I spent a whole lot of flasks getting to you. That's a flex. It's a real dick move. This place seems large and cool and intricate, and it kind of is in a small way, but it's not as large as I thought. Oh, never mind. Alright, I need my health to heal back a little bit with this bestial vitality before I challenge that guy, so I'm going to explore in here a little bit. Sands of time, eh? Inquisitor ashes. Why, thank you very much. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell. Use this to summon the spirits of two horn-sent inquisitors. The inquisitor hags wield barbed candlesticks. One of the inquisitors casts a tower hex to heal HP, while the hex of the other boosts her own attack power. Inquisitions often perplexed the minds of the uninitiated, and so seniority was viewed as an asset. There's a lot to unpack in that statement. There's some weird shit going on in this room, too. Spiral tree. Person with horns in their head. Horns in their head. Spiral pillars. Spiral pottery. So I take it you like spirals. You just destroyed ancient history by breaking that pot. Oh, and I'll do it again. Ancient history destroys itself. It's not up to me. What's out here? Anything? What? What? Alright, Lion Man on the stairs. You're gonna have to wait. Oh, close one. Whew. God, I do love a good fireproof pickled liver. Who doesn't? Okay, what's under here? Where does this lead? If I did all this for a liver, I'm going to be perplexed. What the hell? Did I do all this for a liver? Or no, I can go down there. What the frick? This is weird. This is very weird. Can I go down there too? Seems kind of like I can. Yeah, I thought I was going to die from that too, Silver. I thought I was done for. No, okay, we definitely can go down it. That's what this is signifying. Do we go down there next? I think we do. But I'm gonna check for. This is a perfect activity for somebody who wants bestial vitality to regain his health before a fight, because this is perfect. And no enemies. The enemy is gravity here. Weirdly, I like a bigger weapon for this sort of thing, because smaller weapons often have, like, front steps, side steps, back steps. You don't want that shit when you're platforming and checking for secret walls. Oh my god! Okay, I see our path now. Oh, there's one over there, too. Okay. Alright, I see you, Miyazaki-san. I see you, Zaki. Oh, okay, okay. I always get the butterflies in my stomach when I platform like this. Very hard instinct to shake. Oh. I don't want to make this jump, but I have to. I must get item. Wow, it's another piece of liver. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. You give me liver? Why are you giving me liver? Are you giving me liver because it actually teaches me to drop down here this way? Oh, this sucks, though. Oh. Oof. Two smithing stone 8s. I mean, I'll take them. I will. Oh, this unnerves me so bad. Zaki loves making inferior platforming sections, doesn't he? Oh, he does. Well, he knows that his games are not built for it, you know? This is not Super Mario 64. This is fucking Elden Ring. And I think he takes pleasure in demonstrating how dumb it is to platform in these games. I have to go there. I'm scared to go there. Ah! Oh. 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 Oh, it spirals up. Nice. There's an up and a down. Can I get pooped up? No, I can't. But I can go down there. But I can just walk around there, I think. I really don't want to stand over that. That's going to scare me. That's going to scare me a lot. It does it with Bloodborne and Elden Ring so much. Oh, yeah, that place where you have to drop down in that well. And then, like, one of the most important items in the game is hidden in the actual real-world version of the Hunter's Dream. Like, he makes you do it. Oh, wow, this sucks. Oh, so nerve-wracking. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, was I supposed to fall over there? Because I'm definitely not supposed to fall here. That is not a survivable jump. This could be a secret door, but I am too scared to hit it with my hammer. Okay, it's not. Okay, he wants me to fall here then. Okay. What is this? Somber Smithing Stone 5? Sure. Sure. There's more stuff down here, though. Definitely a pathway more than it is like a secret item, I think. Next up is falling there. Yeah, you were right. You were right. Unless you were trying to bait me into falling in the wrong place. In which case, I ain't gonna fall for that. More liver. Okay, I've gotten enough liver, Miyazaki. You have served me some full Bro. Are you telling me right now? Bro. What is going on right now? What? Okay. Please, God. Yeah, okay. What? What am I... What's a man to do? Where do I go from here? Yeah, I don't think it's jumpable either, silver. I mean, it might be. It, it might be the only option I'm left with, to be quite honest with you. But I don't. It doesn't look like safe at all. But neither does this. I mean, this looks less safe than that. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna make that leap. Yep, there's no other obvious route here. I'm gonna have to do that. Okay. This is gonna be a fucking bitch to get back to. Alright, who needs weapon skills? We're gonna pop on a sacrificial twig for this one, boys. Whew. Okay. Ah! Oh my god. He believed in me. And I did it. And it's put me into Ballarat? This is not a part of Ballarat I recognize. Ah! Ah! No! 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 Wow. What a fucking douchebag. What the fuck? What a crazy fucking spot. Alright, where the fuck am I? I don't think I've been here in Ballarat before. I don't remember a spider ganking me. And clearly there's an item here that I didn't have. Here's the cloth-covered statue. Endoscadutri fragmento! Let's go on the goat! I am the mountain goat of climbing. I'm the greatest of all mountain goat climbers in these. I mean, if he shows you an item, you can get to it, cheeky fucker. I'm very... It's awesome that there's a new section of Ballarat. It's gonna be... It might be smaller than I think. Okay, elevator. Hell yeah. Elevator might lead to grace. I am particularly inclined to find a grace right now. Miyazaki does all that to you and then jump scares you. Exactly, dude. Like, what a douchebag move. But I love him for it. Don't get me wrong. Okay, brings you back. Oh, man. See, here's the real douchebag move. We've just done, like, this section of platforming that we didn't think was possible, but all the right signs were there. And then he's giving us this, which I think is a bait. It's a death. But, like, you just did this cool platforming. You're maybe like, oh, I bet I could get there, too. I don't think you can. Well, unfortunately, that is not a true shortcut. That is a loop back around. But it will not allow me to get my souls easily. So, it's not actually what I was looking for here. I'm looking for a way to get to a grace so that I don't lose these souls. But it'll do. Gotta check under every elevator, you know. Does not look like there's a chamber on the bottom of this one. So we'll reset it. Boo 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 bow. And we'll go in the other door. Here in Ballarat. God, see the other elevator, which took me directly to the Ballarat door. I don't care about that one. This is a pretty cool looking elevator. Elevators that are uniquely designed are often the sign of terrible things to come. I'm a little scared now. If there is a run back that involves me doing all that, I'm going to be really infuriated. Okay, goes down. Cool. Oh, I bet this is the central tower with the scorpions and the fucking ascetic and all that. Oh, that's just a hole? Why would you put a hole here, you monster? I could have walked into that, you douchebag. Okay. Wow, just like, okay, cool. Yeah, I bet, oh, what, another hole? Yeah, smart. Heap holes in the middle of your... God, you jerk. Why? Why? That would rival the run back of the One Reborn if that was a run back. You're right. And the one Reborn at least gave you a couple of bats that you could use to teleport around Old Yarnum. But like, or not Old Yarnum, but, you know, Yahar'gul. Yeah. Yeah, it would easily be the worst. Easily be the worst in Miyazaki history. I know this seems tedious, y'all, but you have to check in these situations. The elevators. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything underneath it, but this definitely does look like the spiral staircase that precedes the Lion Dancer boss fight in Bellerite. God, this is cool! I love that this is here. A way back into Bellerite. Oh, and some Inquisitors are chilling in here too, huh? Fucking douchebags. What are y'all doing in here? Is there like if there was a spiral emote, I would do it right now. There's not. Not that I've found, at least. Let's break all their pottery. This room just seems important. Like, why would 3 Inquisitors be hanging out here? Maybe just to guard it? You never know. Miyazaki was on his villain arc making this DLC. Oh, absolutely. Imagine you're constantly on a villain arc as a popular game designer who has to give in to demands of players who whine for things and then yell at you. Oh, fuck. Just gotta get in as many hits as I can when I can. Still on that fucking 5 flask life. Now it's 4. Okay, nothing's lock-onable here. I like that. More spiral staircases. What do you know? Another elevator. Let me guess. This one goes down. Is this going to take me to the very first shortcut in Bellerite Tower Settlement at the very fucking beginning of the game? No, actually. It looks like a different thing. It's like a different place. What's under you? There haven't actually been a lot of elevator tricks in the DLC, but I have to check. This looks very important. Looks muy importante. I always thought that there was more shit down here. That there should have been more shit down here than there actually was. This goes all the way down to the poison area. Gosh, this is really giving me boss, like secret boss lead up vibes. I'm not ready. If it is, I'm not ready. Ooh. Ooh, we're just like fucking dope ass item vibes. Alright, yeah, this is well kept. What are you? Euphoria. What are you? Let's see what it is first. It is a twin blade. Okay. Holy physical. Nice. Strength, dex, faith, scaling. I can use that. I'm a strength faith guy, and I've got a decent investment in dex. I've got a 35 investment. There's a weapon. Hell yeah, I knew there would be a weapon at the end. Fuck yes. I was getting boss vibes for a little bit. Oof. But no, it's weapon. Euponia. Twin blade symbolizing abundance. The secret treasure of the tower. Though the blades fashioned from golden shoots, are largely wilted and darkened. Their luster can be restored by dealing damage to foes. Oh, they charge. Okay. However, damage dealt to those who live in death will have no such effect. Okay, so you have to kill living things. Or harm them. Unique skill, Euphoria Vortex. Using the power of the vortex, violently twirl the armament, dealing multiple slashes directly ahead. The greater the restored luster of the blades, the greater the power of the skill. However, the use of this skill will fully consume the blade's luster. Awesome. So it is a charge by killing things and then release. That's pretty flippin' cool. That's pretty flippin' cool. And I can use it. In fact, it's not the first Faith Twin Blade I've gotten in this DLC. The Black Knight's Twin Blade. The Blacksteel Twin Blade is an incredible Faith weapon because it has the same thing as the other one where it gets better when you imbue it with Faith. Looks pretty flippin' cool. What if I hold it? Same thing. Okay, fun. I'll have to play around with this, so I'll give it to +9, just like I would any other cool-ish weapon. But that one's pretty right up my alley. I mean, I'm not a dex build, but I do have enough dex to make things worth it. And of course, I am a dedicated faith strength build. And I'm assuming this will be a dex weapon, as most twin blades are. Let me climb on the statues and disrespect your views. Because I wonder if I can get out of here. That's probably too big of a fall. But, like, maybe. Ah! Okay, safe. Whew. I mean, as safe as you can be in a poison swamp surrounded by fly people. But safe. That's how the flies are getting in. Who cares if you break the stairs if you have got wings, you know? Jump attack is decent on this thing for those hard to reach spots. Yeah, I've already been here. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped out so quickly. Maybe there's other shit to discover. But I don't think there was. I think it's dead end. I'm gonna go leave to get that weapon. Oh, hell yeah. Go do it, dude. It looks sweet. If it fits your build, go for it. I'm gonna actually... I think I have enough stiff shit to just go ahead and level it up to +9 right now. That's what I'm gonna do. See what its values are like at 9. I think I even have one... Or no, I think I used both my smithing stones. My ancient dragon ones. So unless there is one hidden somewhere in Inner Limb, I may not have the ability to level up anything else. Euponia is a twin blade. He's in this section with the other twin blades. I might as well take the black steel one up too, because I'm going to want to dual wield if it works out. Alright, so in the non-lands between, how much shit does this do? So currently I'm at 927 with my Faith Infused Great Hammer, my Faith Strength build. Ponia does 726, which is more than the other two weapons. And Blacksteel Twin Blade does +24. Blacksteel Twin Blade needs to be infused. in order to get its true scaling. Let's put... like wing stance or like a fucking aspects of Crucible wing on the black steel twin blade or some shit. Where are you, twin blade? There you are. Wings, booty bump. Honestly, Sacred Blade is just nice, but let's go with wings. It might be cool. Goes from DCD to EDC. Yeah, it gets a whole lot better though. Yeah, we're sticking Sacred with that. Alright, so how much does that do? That's up to 726 now, which matches. Nice. Awesome. That's ideal. I mean, it's going to be a lot more in the DLC, and it's going to be even better when dual wielded. Now, it's not going to have dual elemental damage, but that's fine. You can use it with, like, the Darkness Sword. The Sword of Darkness, as they call it. Didn't even use that many runes. Boo-boo-boo-boo. Alright, where do I even go back to in fucking Inner Limb? Middle Grace? First Rise? I think that's what it's called, right? Yeah? Oh man, that's awesome. That must be a very good weapon to be hidden behind such a headache of a situation to traverse. Alright, let's see what it does IRL, or Eyeshadow Realm. 1452, not bad. Let's dual wield these puppies. Papa loves him. A dual wield twin blade setup. Now none of them have bleed build up. These should be identical. They are pretty much. In fact, the black steel one actually does a point more damage at +9. 152 and 153. Alright, we can go back to Filigree and Jar. Let's find some shit to fight. Might be a bad idea to fight the Crucible dude when I don't have a shield, because I'm so used to shields. But let's try it. What I'm looking for really is, like, if there is a gauge or a way to tell based on the color how charged up this weapon is getting. Kind of, I think. Ooh, some new armor. The very first of all horned warriors. Gold-hued divine birds are known to be cruel, never taking to human companionship. Those who invoke their divinity were few and far between. I'm thinking the divine birds were dragons. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about the aspects of the Crucible divine birds. We're not talking about birds. We're talking about dragons. That's why all the bird golems spit fire. That's why the aspects of the Crucible, things like breath, feather, wing, tail, the dragons. beast, like mammal stuff comes after dragons. That's why we have lions and shit afterward. I bet you the poise on this is better. Oh, but only by a fraction. Yeah, better in all ways. Oh, actually it looks pretty sweet too. I'm not gonna lie. Goes nicely with the bear stuff. I might leave this on for a second. Kind of like the tassels. I wonder if it is alterable. Always like to check if new sets of armor are alterable, because there's some pretty cool stuff you can do with sets of armor in this game. Like the robe that you get from Emir turns into a completely different outfit with completely different description when you alter it. It doesn't look like it. No more shit. I need to see if there is some sort of visual cue on screen for when this thing gets charged up. Is it glowing more or less? I can't tell. It's a decent amount of damage. Hard to tell. I can't really discern any difference. Maybe I'm missing something. Oh, Lord. Go back to Rakshasa for a second, although Death Knight does look pretty sweet. But Rakshasa make me stronger. He look to be strong. Oh, probably should not fight this guy like this, but fuck it, let's do it. Yeah, this guy's gonna fuck me up without a shield. Yep, I figured that would have absurd range after a certain period of time. Yeah, and do something like that. That's definitely a lot harder without a great shield, I'll tell you that. Ooh-wee. Yeah, the main thing I'm looking for, and it's weird because I killed a lot of enemies just then. Probably 5 to 7 Inquisitors plus the big fatty and the Bird Warrior. I didn't really see any change to the model of the weapon, so I don't know when it's charged up. I don't know when its luster has been restored. So I'm going to swap back to Great Hammer Guard counter, because it's just definitely the way that I've become more comfortable playing, especially with these big FU enemies. But I wonder if we can afford carrying it alongside. We can for the Black Steel Twin Blade, funny enough, but not for this one. Do want better poise than this, but Rakshasa stuff actually has pretty decent poise for as light of armor as it is. Yeah, I'll keep this with me for a bit to try it out. I do want fire, though, in my other hand. Can I not? Oh, yeah, I'm not wearing... I don't have my int up to 12. Oops. If that's the case, here's what we'll do. We'll lose filigree for... Erdtree's favor. That's what we'll do. And I may actually want some more poise with this build, so I may go Crucible, and instead of Bear, we'll go Haligtree Helm, or oh yeah, we go Rakshasa Helm. Nice, keep the 3-piece buff, but just have better armor. This will work. Looks a little silly, but it'll work. For sure. That'll give us more poise. What is that? 64 poise. Better damage reduction too. Yeah, that's a good setup. Can maybe even wear the claws. We still can't wear the claws. That's my fault. I do want fire on this build though. I should just upgrade my Fire Spark perfume bottle. That's what I should do. God, nothing gives poise like the Crucible tree armor. Really doesn't do very much fire damage at all. Okay, we'll keep it as lightning. Screw it. Alright, y'all, this is where we're going to call it. I have to do some chores and stuff like that. I will probably be back in like 30 minutes to an hour to stream some more. But, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys shortly. A fancy spin before I go. Bye-bye.